The Jungle Boy and Elephant. In the heart of a vast and untamed jungle, where the sun barely pierced through the thick canopy and the air was rich with the scent of damp earth, there lived a boy named Taro. He had never known the world outside the jungle. Raised by the creatures and the trees, Taro was a part of the jungle, as much a wild spirit as the animals that roamed it. One morning, while Taro was walking along a well-trodden path by the river, he heard something unusual, a low rumble, like the sound of distant thunder. Curious, he followed the noise, his feet light and swift on the jungle floor. The sound grew louder, and soon he emerged into a clearing. There, in the center, stood a magnificent elephant, its massive gray body covered in dust, its long tusks gleaming in the dappled sunlight. The elephant's eyes were filled with sorrow, and it paced restlessly, its trunk swaying with agitation. Taro stood still, watching the creature. He had never seen an elephant so close before, but something in its gaze told him it needed help. Slowly, cautiously, he stepped forward, his heart beating with a mixture of awe and empathy. The elephant paused and turned its great head toward him, its deep eyes meeting Taro's. For a moment, there was only silence. Then, the elephant let out a soft, rumbling cry, almost as if it was calling out to him. "Are you lost, friend?" Taro whispered. The jungle was full of mysteries, but this felt different. This was a call for help, not just a chance encounter. The elephant knelt down, lowering its head to Taro's level. The boy could see the pain in its eyes. A thorn had pierced its foot, and the jungle had no remedy to ease the pain. The creature had been trying to find a way to remove it, but had been unsuccessful. Without hesitation, Taro knelt beside the elephant. His hands were steady and skilled, for he had learned from the animals of the jungle how to be patient, how to listen. Gently, he reached for the thorn, using a sharp stone to carefully cut away the thorn without causing harm. The elephant let out a soft grunt of relief. After Taro removed the thorn, the elephant stood tall again, its movements more fluid and graceful. It looked down at Taro, and in that moment, there was a silent understanding between them. The elephant, once in pain, was now free. In gratitude, the elephant raised its trunk and let out a jubilant trumpet that echoed through the jungle. Taro smiled, feeling the bond they had formed. The jungle, he knew, was a place of balance, where every creature had its role, and sometimes, even the wildest of beasts needed a helping hand. From that day on, the elephant became Taro's companion. Together, they wandered through the jungle, the elephant protecting him with its strength and size, while Taro guided it through the forest with his knowledge of the land. The jungle grew smaller with each step they took together, and the bond between the Jungle Boy and the mighty elephant became legendary. In time, the jungle became a place not of wild chaos, but of harmony, where the boy and the elephant lived as guardians, one with the land, and the other with the creatures. And as the sun set each evening, casting long shadows over the jungle, Taro and the elephant stood side by side, watching the world they protected, knowing that their friendship was as strong as the roots of the ancient trees.